All right, so today I'm going to show you the things that I look for as the investor on a mid-construction job site. I'm not going to be getting a straight edge out to check the alignment of the 2x4s and stuff like that. I'll leave that to the professionals and the engineers. This is the stuff that I personally come and look for to make sure that's done correct, because it's things that's cost me money owning them down the line that contractors either forgot to do or improperly installed. And it's something that's like behind a wall that's already finished and they didn't do it correctly, and now I'm paying 6 months later, so I'm going to go and cut the brand new drywall out, fix the issue, and do it correctly. So these are the things that I look for as the investor mid-job site. Give these a little tug. Make sure your water's on, and you want to check this for leakage on all of the new parts. You would not believe how easy these will fall off if they're improperly installed. And then now you have a brand new shower valve that you're either cutting into the tile or you're cutting into behind the drywall that's not finished. So check your plumbing connections before they cover them up. First, whenever you're looking at the flooring, you want to make sure you have an even line up against this, and there needs to not be a gap like this. Because if there's a gap, what's going to happen as soon as somebody steps on this part's going to slide this way, and then all along the floor, you'll have wherever there's seams in the LVP, you'll have it split. Anytime you're tying off or capping off wires, you want to make sure they're capped off properly. I don't know how many times I've seen it where they just shred the wires and they just leave hot wires sitting here uncapped. So anytime you have electrical that's exposed that you can check, go in and check and make sure it's done correctly. You want to double check and make sure the insulation gets put back or stays up anytime you take down walls or you're doing new walls. I don't know how many times I've done additions and stuff like that, and the guys forget to put the insulation in the walls and they blame it on the drywallers. The drywallers blame it on the insulator guys. So double check and make sure your insulation's there. You want to make sure your plumbing lines are vented. I've had some plumbers where they do a complete new bathroom for me and they forget to install a vent that goes to the outside. If you don't do that, yes, it will work at first, but you'll have issues with it gargling and not flushing correctly down the line. Anytime you're replacing sewer lines, I always make sure I'll run water down this slowly. If you just stick a hose in it and blast water down it, obviously you're not going to have any backups to check for fall because you just blasted water through a hose. But you want to make sure that it's slow to make sure you have to emulate like a flushing toilet. So check your fall.